Claudia, for those who don't know, DACA recipients are children of people who've crossed into the United States illegally, bringing children with them. Why is the Trump administration trying to end the program?
Well, Rebecca, like many immigrants here, my mother and I came to this country with a suitcase and a dream. And we don't believe that our stay here is an illegal stay, because our dreams and our hopes and our future is not an illegal one. There are so many who have falsely said things about immigrant families like mine, and today across the nation we have created countless actions to tell the real story of immigrants, a story of dreams and hope and opportunity, and share the story that immigrants like me are here to stay.
Rob, why do you think President Trump believes the Obama-era program never should have been imposed in the first place?
I think, first of all, it's important to note that when the Trump administration wins this lawsuit, DACA will still not end until earliest 2021, which gives Congress ample time to come back and craft a bipartisan solution to fix our broken immigration system. The problem with DACA is that it didn't create a policy. DACA was President Obama's decision to stop enforcing immigration law for certain categories of persons. And that's something the president can't do. It's Congress that passes laws. It's the executive branch that's bound by the Constitution to enforce those. So the question today before the Supreme Court was, does the administration have a requirement to enforce the laws that have been passed by Congress? The answer to that is clearly yes. And when those laws need to be changed, and I agree that our immigration system is broken and needs to be fixed by Congress, including border security, that it's the role of the legislative branch to rewrite those laws, not the role of the president to, on his own, just decide which laws to follow and which ones to not.
Claudia, what impact would a decision to end DACA have on immigration, legal or illegal?
First, Rebecca, I want to say that the DACA program was not a program that was lightly given to dreamers like me. It was a program that we had to fight for, and we had to win in the streets. And the DACA program provided thousands of immigrants like me the ability to stay in this country without fearing deportation. And it also allowed us to continue our educations and work legally here in this country. And so if this program is discontinued permanently, it would have a catastrophic effect not only here in Texas but across the country. It would, here in Texas, limit me with the ability to drive. It would not allow me to continue having my job, which I love so much, at Deeds Action Fund. And it would also mean that I would be a target for local enforcement to deport me.
Rob, if the court sides with the Trump administration, how likely is it that a bipartisan solution would be made to help dreamers?
Part of the problem with DACA is that it's really perpetuated the problem. When you've had activist judges step in to rewrite the laws, or when you've had the past administration, the Obama administration, decide for itself, we're not going to enforce this law, it's really let Congress off of the hook as far as having a reason to come back together and to craft bipartisan solutions. So when the Supreme Court decides, again, DACA will not end until 2021 at the earliest because of the deadlines that are internal to that program. That's got to force Congress to come back to the table to work for the interests of the American people and to actually craft immigration policy that represents the best interests of our country and takes into account all of these important issues. And that can't happen if you have executive branch refusing to follow the law or courts trying to act as super lawmakers. It's really Congress's job to fix, and this is a mess that Congress created in the first place.
Okay, and again, it is now in the hands of the Supreme Court. We are out of time. But Rob, Claudia, thank you both for coming in and sharing your perspectives with us tonight.
Great. Thanks, Rebecca.